Hey, babe. Hello, everyone. My name is Wolf, and welcome. I am replying to comments thanks to my wonderful boyfriend, hopefully soon to be husband. He got me a tablet, so I have my tablet next to me on my phone stand. So I want it to be where everyone can kind of like see the game properly. So I have my comments next to me like a professional YouTuber would. So I will reply to the comments, but this makes it a little bit easier. And then that way, you guys can keep the massive screen. I taking a break from Far Cry. There's just someone I just don't like that me and my boyfriend were hanging out with, and if I had the option, I probably shouldn't say this in stream, so I won't. But they have kind of just drawn me away from playing Far Cry at the moment. Like they tick the nerve really badly. So yeah. So we're gonna do a bit of car mechanic, cause I forgot I had. I almost have every DLC. I have one more DLC. It's like $11. It's the only one I'm missing. But hopefully someday I'll have that too. And I'll do that. So we're going to do the two police cruisers, which was a new DLC that I got as well last time. I didn't do. Wow, these just look like they've been in the junkyard, which they have. Surprisingly, those lights are like perfect clean. I don't get that. Well, I guess we start stripping the car, cause, and that. Oh, I know, babe. I know. Just I try to have fun and everything, but something I felt was lingering because I know, like I said, I know he wants nothing to do with me. It's just you he wants. So I'm tired of trying and holding that energy to do it, and I just can't. He makes no effort outside of you to contact me, to be nice to me, nothing. He makes whatever excuse. I know for a fact, and I know because I also can read people, I know for a fact only thing he wants is to draw me away from you, turn you against me, so that he can have you to himself. And I bet you if that worked, he'd eventually leave his boyfriend and go with you. That is a sick center console. These all look like shite. The engine's missing, pretty much. No, the engine's there. It's missing everything else. Let's see, what do we have for options for engines? We have... That's really nothing to shake a stick at. What about you? Got it. European car, American car. That's how you know. V8, piece of shit. Inline 4, I guess it's called. I love you too. Why am I going in there? I don't gotta go in there. I need this. Give me this. We're going to do this. Do this. Oh! Announcement for the stream. If anyone ever sees this. It turns out my stuff on my hard drive, even though I have to re-download all my games, I didn't lose anything. I still got all my storage somehow. So, because this game, think about it. This game wasn't on. This was on my hard drive that I lost, and somehow it's saved, and I got no cloud data or anything. So I'm really happy about that because I did not feel like redoing all this again. So luckily everything's saved, so I'm happy about that. What a classic whip. I I don't like the fact that the seats are still in it. No, we don't need the body panels. We want... Oh, there was a back seat. Well, she's clean. She's a weird... Oh, she's that color. Is it an undercover cop car? Because I want to swap it. Let's take these seats out. First, I need... No, keep doing that one. First, I need to see... Yeah. I don't think it was anything too special. But it's enough. Let's take that out. That one's going to be a nightmare to do. It's missing a lot of parts. It'd be nice for you to come up here. Alright, well, she's clean. Let's send her back. What do we got? Piece of shit. There's nothing to this car. Like, at all. That is unfortunate. Well, I shouldn't have to drain. Well, guess I don't have to drain the oil. There's no oil in the car. Because I have no idea if they're the same size tires. We're just gonna start ripping. Actually, you know what? I should go over here and see what we need. We're gonna need 4 of these. True, you save your money. World is expensive as it is. I like for my baby not to go in debt. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Go back over there. Okay, there's a lot of stuff up there I gotta do too. I'm missing. Oh yeah, mark the starter. Definitely gonna need that. There's an intercooler? Holy shoot. This thing has racing specs, I guess. Alright, back to ripping this thing apart, because let's be honest, this thing is in... I mean, to be fair, I buy cars from junkyards and then rebuild them, so... There's gonna be no car that I'm gonna buy that's in pristine condition. Yes, I'm not gonna say that on stream, though. Because, baby, I'm trying to keep that away from public eyes. But yeah. So, did you tell him you were blocking him, or did you just block him? Well, glad that wasn't attached to anything. Is that? Also not attached to anything. Neither is that. We don't need any of that. He hasn't tried to reach out to you at all. Did you block him like everywhere? 'Cause I thought he would have said something. I know he meant the world to you. Oh, at least that's what it seemed, because he did not care for me at all. Take this. Take this. Alright, well that's the non-engine stuff. Yeah, but he was your friend for a long time. Despite even the stuff that he said, he still was your friend for a long time. So I didn't expect you to actually do that. It means a lot to me. Makes me feel better, sort of. Wasn't expecting it, that's for sure. says there's 3 watching. Someone else is watching? You know what? I never really think anyone ever wants to watch this because this game can be back to back boring. But this is where all my conversations go. Is pretty much in games like this. And that and because my Subnautica game is well, it's not done downloading again because I have to re-download everything. That's fair, babe. Just still sorry that you had to do that either way. I appreciate it more than you think. It's just I'm sorry. Do I have to? No, there was no bushings in that. There should have been bushings in that. I want that. Mark everything. Is that attached? Yep, surprisingly. Still some. I mean, I always mark double for one side. That's why I always click it twice on everything. Thanks, babe. It's just sad now because I don't have any third person to do Far Cry 5 with. I wanted someone who was. I mean, he seemed alright doing Far Cry 5, but I don't know. I can't hear a goddamn thing when he's on. And he's got to be cheating because like I'll sit there shoot at him for a while, hitting him, and then all of a sudden I get killed instantly by the same gun, and I'm getting pissed off with that. Like it doesn't make any sense, so I'm just sick of it. Like I'm at the point just how he's treated me, and blamed me to you. I hope he doesn't ever wake up again. I'm at that point. I just don't care. Go down. Okay, so there was a crap ton of stuff missing from the engine bay, wasn't there? Ooh, yeah, there was. There's 4 of these bad boys. I hate these things. Gotta mark everything. Oh yeah, you're also an ECU car, aren't you? Darn. I have fuses, so I'm not worried about the fuses. I just bought so many fuses, so I'm never needing fuses. That's everything out of that car. Besides the engine. Where the heck did I put? There it is. Well, let's go. That was the wrong vehicle. Yeah, that car should be stripped. Let's go mark down the engine components. Install engine on stand. The trick I always do is I always mark what's needed. I already did the engine out, I guess. Because it needs a whole lot. I have no idea if I marked that or not. It's okay, I forget. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is only a 4-cylinder. So that's... I already marked the timing cover, so I can get rid of that. before. Alright, did the engine head. Let's remove this. We don't need this. Okay, I'm gonna mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. That's for all the engines, so I don't have to worry about piston rings. Some engines you can literally like see the piston rings because how far the compression rings or how it goes, but not at this time. Oh, I should have. I didn't seem to tick the rest of these out. Well, that car has been completely disassembled. She's now nothing but a shell. So, let's start with this one. Wow, bolts are rusted right on. Oh yeah, I should check anything missing from this car. Would you believe it? A lot. I'll just mark double of all the exhaust because it seems like the whole exhaust system is gone. I mean, I don't doubt that because that does happen quite often. That's a incredibly long drive shaft. Was there something else missing? Yeah, gas tank. We don't need those. Did it? Does it have tips? No. Does not have exhaust tip. Or they're not separate, I guess I should say. You don't have a transfer case? No. Okay, she's got a radiator. And I'll get the engine stuff when I'm up there, but I can take the gearbox off. That's really shiny. You can definitely tell this is the States, because last time I checked, we're not allowed buying cop cars. And that's what this is a cop car. I still know you're not supposed to have the lights, which it doesn't. The other one had the lights, so I don't understand that. I mean, to be fair, I did find it in a junkyard, and I can't drive it on the road, so I'll never know. Oh, she now has less suspension than she did. We need 4 of those. Gotta grab that. Gotta grab that. No, I was trying to grab that, but you know. I'm curious who the third person watching me is. I didn't really think a lot of people liked this game. Could be just background noise too, which is I don't blame it. That's how I do stuff. I know they have the auctions in the States, but like I thought, like you're still not supposed to have the red and blue lights, right? Like I know having red and blue underglow, and those 2 colors, they don't like. I've seen that enough times with people on their bikes and stuff, and same with the lights. The only way you get away with the lights on top of the car is if they're yellow. Yellow or yellow and blue for tow trucks. At least that's what ours are here. Oh, she doesn't have a front end anymore. Yeah. I don't remember what I just marked. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'd like to know who's watching. There's a third person watching. I'm really curious. I am gonna race these, by the way, when I am done. I'm gonna see how fast they go. No, because it says two or like it says three are watching. My tablet's one, you're one. That'd be it. So someone else is watching. Yeah, not a lot of people like to chat. People are just silent, but it would be nice to know. It'd be nice to know if they're a viewer that are new or a viewer that's been on my channel for a while. Sometimes I see people that I used to see and they show up. It's nice when that happens. It's like a nice reunion. Also makes me feel old sometimes, but you know. I will say the fact that my tablet reaches the house is kind of nice because now like it can go off the internet off the house, so I can just sit here and chillax and not worry about my phone being connected to it. Mind you, it still has to be connected either way so that the phone is running the hotspot and all that, but it's just nice. How much can I take off without removing this tire? Quite a bit, actually. I can't remove the joint. I can remove almost all the suspension. I mean, we got knuckle joints. We could have got in there and take those parts off. Well, that bushing was shot. Take that out and take that out. Now we just deal with the engine, and then this vehicle has also been stripped. I'm also curious, do any of these have aftermarket parts? No. Add-ons. Let's do another set of police lights. Wait a second. The bull bar is just a light that comes with this. Oh. But not for this car? Really? Oh. That part was damaged. Interesting. I guess we'll buy another one. Huh. That is really interesting to me now. What do you mean there's no bonus parts? I could put a light on this car. What? Do I have to be like looking actually at the car? I think I don't have all the body panels, that's probably why. Is this lowered all the way? This is just a big Suburban. It's good old Chevrolet. Okay, what else is missing? I think I got the radiator already. Let's do that. That. That's definitely important. Okay, from what I know without having to buy anything is I know I need fuel pumps, so I'm gonna get some aftermarket because I like making cars blow up. So I already know I need 2 of those. Done. Okay, I know I need 2 of those. And I also know I need 2 of those. Good. So let's remove the old parts. Done. And let's remove the engine. I don't want to put the engine in, I want to remove. So now this car should be... Yeah, nothing. Should be a good old nothing. Wow, there's so much. I'm working with so much on this engine. You would not believe. Someone must have stripped the parts. I mean, I would too. At least the clutch looks alright. Well, kind of. Wow. I am working with nothing. Not a thing. Let's go take her for a spin. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Alright, what do we start with? We start with the interior. They're both the same steering wheel? Really? Wow. Okay, they're both the same tires. Okay. 55, 35, and they're 20s? Yeah, I got that right. Alright, and the rims. What type of rims are these bad boys? They're not bad. There's still a lot of money. That's a lot of rubber bushings I just saw. 32 of these bad boys. We got exhaust pipes. I only need it. Okay, I bought two, I guess. I thought that's it too. Large intercooler. I could find that bad boy right here. I'll buy all the parts and start installing everything. And then whatever I'm left with, I'm left with. Okay, I know for a fact they're all discs, so let's buy the best brakes possible. And now I'm trying to buy suspension and, you know, actual stuff. I mean, they were pretty similar in parts. So I imagine I'm going to be buying a lot of the same. Like, all the front so far has been the same. Yeah, that one didn't have the top arms. Are they the same frame, I wonder? Yep. So they're pretty much the exact same, I think. Gearbox. Middle muffler. I already did the brakes. It's kind of nice when they're all the same pretty much because that makes doing this a lot quicker. Do I need 12? No, I need 4 more. Because if they're all the same parts, then they just add it to the old list instead of having to buy like instead of having like go and buy a whole different set like I normally do. They're all the same. I bought 5 by accident. That's okay. Maybe I'll throw in the spare, put it in the trunk. Like, hey, if you need this, you got it. Then I need different. Okay, they got same type of rear ends, but not the same actual rear ends. They got the same ECU though. Stage 3, because yeah, I know the V8 can handle it. I don't know about the inline 4 though. I'm gonna be moving those cylinders a little quick. Oh yeah, I guess a battery would be good too. Get the cover and the base, and get the air filter here. And that one's an engine head, so we can get that here. Like I said, any aftermarket part I can get, I'm putting on. I only need one. I know the other one isn't. Hold up. This little 4-cylinder is a turbo? Huh. I did not expect this. Four, and then so I need 12. Cause I forgot to mark double of what I needed. So spark plugs. I also need 12. Do I need 12, or do I need? a lot more. No, it's not a Hemi. So we should be okay with just 12. I want to buy... Okay. And a lot of this stuff is now just in here. Oh, and these are... That truck has off-road tires? Okay, what tire? They're 75, 55. And they're also 20s. I did Mark 6, so they were the same. And then Classic. And they're 20s. Yeah, they're just standardized tires. Is there anything else that needs to be... Besides the... what do you call it? The gearbox? No. Everything's pretty much standardized. Okay. That part's done. It's always tedious as always, but we gotta start installing. Yeah, see, they're the same rim size. Makes it somewhat annoying. Should only be one left. I mean, I'm bringing it to a drag strip, but technically... Nice. Cinnamon coffee. Why did I not know? I mean, that sounds good. I wonder if mint coffee exists. I mean, I know I'm going to a drag strip, and technically I should have, like, drag tires, but... Basically, I see it, like, if I'm going to sell this vehicle, I try to, like, unless I'm actually taking it to a track because I want to race the vehicle, I don't really put drag tires and stuff. Like, I have a couple cars that I want just for racing, so it's like, yeah, I'll put race tires, but, like, this I'm keeping as, like, you know, as this, but, like, it's got an off-road tire set, which means, you know, you can go off-roading, so theoretically, if I wanted to go police chasing, I'm now building an aftermarket vehicle, so it's a lot faster, more stable, so... You ain't getting away from this little Suburban. That's all the tires. Alright, we'll balance this one and the tires are done. And then I gotta finish the suspension. And then I gotta put the damn things together. Which means I gotta do the front and back. So I got a lot. Because I got 4 front, 4 back, so I got 8. Yeah, it's true. If it's not, the mint may cancel the back. Oh, I guess no, the backs are placed, not. All right, well, let's start with the engine bay. Let's see what we need. This, I want people to pay attention to. This is my favorite part, putting stuff back together. It looks so clean. And then I'll mark down the parts I don't have. Okay, I don't have that. I have this, though. Stage 3. What type of radiator do you have? Of course you have this one. I know exactly what fans it needs. I just don't like that one. Okay. Let's lift her up. Put her on wheels at least. Alright, let's start with the rear. She's looking clean though. All aftermarket. Is a whole exhaust pipe. I always wondered what it'd be like in this situation is if I went, for example, found whoever originally owned it or knew this car before they scrapped it. I wonder what they'd be like if they saw this thing as an aftermarket but still a police car. I imagine it'd be really cool. A car that you junked is now an aftermarket race vehicle. I'd probably sell it back to the police force. Though, I mean, on the road, you could still catch people with an off-road tire. If it's like anywhere near with winter, dirt, stuff like that, like especially how it is in Canada, yeah, this thing will follow you at full speed. These Suburbans are really comfortable to be in. If I can find a Suburban like this, maybe not this year, I will buy one for my first official vehicle. I've had more than one vehicle, but not officially under my title, so this will be really cool. Gotta make sure to build that suspension. It's just so satisfying. Look at all the shiny, non-rusty parts. When a part's like almost solid rust in this game, it technically is broken. And when a bushing is solid black, it also means it's broken. But they don't really simulate damage in this game, but that's what it is. If it's like barely rusty, then that means the part's good, but you know, it's got rust. If it's full rust, technically it's broken. Because there's parts that are almost fully rust, but they're like the parts that you'd see on your vehicle that's like barely hanging on. And then when it's fully rusty, it's like, yeah, it's done. That's not, no, I don't want those. I want the off-road. There you go. One side of the rear done. Did I do the bushings? I think I did, didn't I? I did on that side. Gotta get all these put in. I can't seem to click it and zoom out. It's really annoying. I love full restorations like this. Like this whole vehicle was like, didn't move, it was pretty beat up, broken, really rusty, and now look at it, she's clean. She doesn't have any body panels yet, but it looks good. I love doing stuff like this. If I had all the money in the world to open my shop and everything, I totally would. I love to restore old cars. I'd like to do any car, really. But it takes money to make the money, because you need to buy all the parts and everything like that, and you got the waiting times to deal with. I'd do it. I'd happily do it. But I don't have... That takes a lot of money. So we don't get to do anything with the engine because there is none. It has not been built and it does not have all the pieces. Because the engine was barely complete when I took it out. I usually go off what the engine has because there is so many different types of engines in this game, and I can't tell you which each engine has because I thought a lot of the similar engines were, similar, and then they have this one different part that will change the whole top of it or whatever. So I kind of just gave up trying to figure that out, and I usually just disassemble a whole engine, mark it down so I know, and then go off what it had, and then I'll know. In this case, it didn't work because there was nothing to the engine. Also, this isn't off-road, but I just noticed this doesn't have a T-case. This is just a rear-wheel drive car. So you're gonna, I mean, it's got the tires. I mean, you probably still could, but I mean, if you have a four-wheel drive car that's got power with off-road tires, I guess you'll get away. Depending on how good the driver is on the Suburban. Who knows, maybe they'll whip it around and do good. Who am I joking? This is going to sit in my shop. Is this still a live stream? Why wasn't my tablet reset so it wasn't live? Yet the chat was still. That's weird. Okay, well, I mean, the suspension's all hooked up in the car now. What was that? Did I level up? I did. I think the highest, like the high level is 50, so it takes a while to get there. Okay. Okay, the car's pretty much put together. Do I have a bunch of the stuff for the front end of this car? I can't do the intercooler until she's sitting up. But I should have... I didn't even do the fuse box in the other car, I just realized. Maybe. You know I'm not really big in anime, but I would watch it with you. So don't expect me to like it. I might not. And that's the same one. Damn. And I marked these, so I should have these, right? Yep. For some reason I didn't even remember buying those, so yeah. Alright, now I just gotta put every fuse in. Babe, are you working tomorrow? No, you said you got what, Monday off? Intercooler. And you... Oh yeah, that's right. It's a holiday. For the Americans, at least. Because we don't celebrate that holiday. Nor do I think anyone here cares about that, because, again, it's an American holiday. I'll finish these cars up. I'll take them on a drag strip against their highest class of their own car. And then when I'm done, I will end the stream. I'm going to go make noodles, which I'll probably call my boyfriend to talk to while I'm doing that. And then when my noodles are ready, I'm going to go hang up on him. I'm going to tell him, obviously. And then I'm going to go watch a video and eat noodles. And think about how much of an asshole I am to my boyfriend, because he deserves better, because I am a jerk. Not all the time, but a good portion I've noticed. But thinking about it. To be fair, I think about a lot of stuff because I can't ever sleep. Which is not good. It's weird, I'm zoning out now because I'm relaxed. But I'm not tired. Even though I don't really sleep. I also said that out loud so my boyfriend knew. So boyfriend, if any